So I've been noticing that my stamina seems to take longer to regen to full. Any reason why I would do that?
Yeah, it's gonna start doing that, especially once your food and water bar starts going down.
How do I check that?
Well, take a look over at your health bar. Right below it, you'll have a water bar and a food bar. So if you scroll over it, you'll get a tooltip, and it'll tell you some percentages there.
It must be that green little bar and the blue little bar. I only have 39% food.
Yep, that would do it. Your stamina will start regenerating very slowly if your food goes down pretty low.
So what do I do about it?
You know, you were foraging before. Right? You foraged. Botanized got a whole bunch of stuff, right? So since you did forage and botanize, you should have a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory. In addition, one really good resource for food are guard towers. Guard towers should have a bunch of corpses lying around. A lot of them probably haven't been butchered yet. And if you find a guard tower that's off deed, then you can butcher to your heart's content, gather all the materials from the butchered corpses, and you should have a good stock of meat after that.
How can I butcher this thing? Use my shovel?
Shovel will work, carving knife will work. Anything with a blade, really. And just know that if you use a butchering knife, you'll have a higher success chance at getting items. But anything will work.
Oh, got a huge spider meat. So you're saying at some point, as a new player, I should make myself a butchering knife?
Yeah, at some point, but now is not the time.
Alright, so I butchered all of the corpses I could find around this guard tower here. And I did get some meat, so now what?
Well, technically you can just eat it raw, but it's not going to give you that much food bar back. And also it's going to wreak havoc on your nutrition. So what you should do is cook it.
Okay. How would I go about doing that?
Chop down a tree, get some kindling to start a fire, make a fire and cook it.
Chopping a tree it is. Chopping up into logs. Alright, so I chopped up the tree into these logs. So, what do I do with these logs?
Make a kindling from them. You can use a hatchet or a carving knife. I think a saw will also work. But yeah, get some kindling.
Alright. Alright, so I created 5 kindling because I know how much this game likes to fail. Now what?
Yeah, so you're going to search your inventory for something called steel and flint. Every new player should start off with one.
Oh, there it is.
Shouldn't lose it upon death, so you should still have it. Don't drop this because it's very important.
Yeah.
You activate it, you right-click the kindling, create a campfire.
50% chance. Campfire!
Nice. Alright, you're so close. Now all you need to do is take the stuff that you have, like ingredients. You take if you have a pumpkin, pumpkins are great because they weigh a lot, so they'll make a big meal. Take a pumpkin, take meat, and put it in your pottery bowl, and put that in the fire.
Pottery bowl?
Yeah, pottery bowl. Yeah, every new player starts with one.
I think I must have dropped it at some point.
What? You dropped your pottery bowl? So dig up some clay, activate the clay, make a pottery bowl.
Alright. How do I make the bowl again?
That's right. So you have to actually activate your hand, which is an interesting thing.
Okay.
Double click your health bar to open up your character screen, and the bottom right of the character screen should have a little hand.
Yeah, I can even put it on my tool belt.
Yeah, you can put it on your tool belt, or you can just click it, and it should activate your hand. Now right click the clay and create a bowl. And while you're at it, you may as well create a jar as well.
Okay.
So you got the bowl, you got the pottery jar. You need to heat these in a fire, so create another campfire right there. You put them in and they'll turn into their finished products once they've been heated long enough in a campfire.
Alright, let's create another campfire. Alright, so you're saying I can't use my clay bowl or clay jar the way it is?
Yeah, not yet. Like when you just create them from clay, they're unusable items. In order to become finished products that you can use to create, cook food in, you have to heat them. Kind of like real clay items, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So just drop them in there.
Yep. You may need to fuel your campfire. It'll go out pretty quickly, like within 5 minutes or so, with some more wood. If you add more wood, it'll last longer and create a hotter fire.
Should I just drop my kindling in there? That's all I got.
You should right-click the kindling and to activate it, and then, or double-click the kindling to activate it, and right-click the campfire and burn.
Burn. Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Burn. Yeah, that'll fuel all fires.
I guess I should have brought one of those logs I chopped. Live and learn.
Yep.
These little dots next to the clay bowl and the clay jar appearing.
Yeah, these are heat indicators. They'll change from yellow to orange to red. That indicates, the heat level of the item. What you want to do is get it to the highest level, which if you scroll over, it'll tell you it's glowing from the heat. That's the highest level. Once it reaches there, it's not too long before it's going to be ready.
So it's saying that it's very warm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one just changed to it's hot. Well, it's glowing from the heat now.
Okay, so it won't be long before they switch over.
Alright, they are both now pottery bowls and pottery jars, and not clay bowls and clay jars. So I guess that's right. That's good.
Yep.
Got a better
Here you
icon
go.
and everything.
Yep. Okay, so now you take your meat and a veggie and put it into the pottery bowl.
So meat.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is meat.
What?
Alright, now I have some veggies. I guess I'll put one of these in there. Pumpkins
Okay.
are okay?
Pumpkins are actually really good because they weigh a lot more than the other ones, and this will result
yeah.
in a weightier meat or a weightier meal.
The meat. Alright. Pumpkin. Now we're just letting it simmer.
Yep. Now this is going to result in a casserole, and what's good about casseroles is that at a low level or low skill in hot food cooking, you can get higher quality casseroles out of it. Other recipes are more difficult to make, and at low skill you're going to get really low quality stuff. The quality of the food is really, really important, because if you eat low quality food, then your nutrition is going to go down. Nutrition is kind of like a hidden stat. It's actually there if you scroll over the tooltip of your health bar. It'll tell you the percentage of your nutrition. And what's your nutrition over there, by the way?
66, that's not too bad.
66 is not too bad. As a newbie, it's not unreasonable to be able to keep your nutrition above 50. And there's a few things that you need to do. Number one, make casseroles. Okay, casseroles will be, a little bit higher quality because they're easier to make. And if you eat them while they're hot, not searing hot or glowing from the heat, but if their temperature is just right, it's like just a little bit above warm, it'll be hot, then this will increase the nutrition value that you get out of it. I think right off the bat, you should be able to keep your nutrition off above 50. Now, nutrition is something that affects a few things. Number one, it'll affect how quickly your food bar and water bar decrease. It'll also affect how much skill gain you get. In fact, a higher nutrition will give you slight increases to the amount of skills that you gain, which is kind of nice.
Alright, I did get a casserole.
Excellent. What quality did it come out, by the way?
A grand total of 2 quality.
Okay, so maybe right off the bat it's not so great. But I know that you can make casseroles at higher quality than your skill level.
Alright, it's finally hot. I'm gonna
Okay,
eat it.
good.
So
Nice.
while I'm eating this, is there anything else that I need to know?
Yeah, actually, there are newbie buffs that you get that last the first 24 hours of in-game play. This makes it so that your food and water, decrease at a slower rate. So you might be suddenly surprised to find that all of a sudden your food bar and your water bar are gonna start going down pretty quickly. So be on the lookout for that.
Wait, so you're saying this is slower than usual?
Yeah. Second thing is that within the first 24 hours, you're allowed to go to these guys who are named the bartenders. And they're usually found around the newbie areas or like the starter areas. And you just go up to them and you right click and you ask them for a refreshment. And they'll fill your health bar or your food bar and your water bar for you. And I think they put your nutrition at 40 or 50 or something like that. It's really nice. Like, it's nice to have that in the first 24 hours. I would recommend using it as much as you possibly can while you're gathering stuff to make food and becoming self-dependent.
Well, I ate that whole casserole, and I'm only at 30 food.
Make sure that you gather a whole bunch of meat and forage and botanize more. The more you cook, the higher your skill's going to go, and the higher the quality of the food, the more it will refresh your food bar.
So I just gotta keep at it, huh?
Just keep at it. Oh, and don't forget to fill your pottery jar with water.
Right. I still have that in the campfire.
Yeah, it's like portable water that you can carry around with you, so you can refresh your water bar.
So where would I get water again?